So back when I was living in Toronto, I was dating this guy who I later found out completely lied about his whole name. Y'all, he even had his kid lying about his name, okay? Anyways, one day he said he wanted to take my car to do a construction run. Now, at the time, I was hella naive. I did not know construction meant drugs, to say that. So I let him use my car. He had it for the day, and he just never brought it back. I'd be calling him. He did all my calls, all of that. And so I had to report my keys. He brought my car back, but he kept my key. So I had to report my key to the cops, stolen. This is how I found out that his whole name wasn't his whole name. And because I had called, I kept getting random calls saying snitches get stitches, like consistently, to the point that I actually had to drop out of summer school because it was too much to me and I had to seek therapy. I was living with the fear of the fact that he knew where I lived. I lived on the first floor. He was threatening me, but according to the cops, it's not a threat unless they say, I'm finna kill you, which he wasn't saying. He was just saying anyways. And so I would stay up at night and I would just like hold my child and just pray. And I couldn't get any sleep. And it really drained me mentally. And that's how I understood that everything I had been going through in life needed a voice, needed an outlet, needed somewhere to come out because I was holding it in. And because I was holding it in, it made me less of a better mother. It made me less of a better friend. It just had my mind going array. And so what I've learned from that is A, make sure I find out everybody's name correctly. But also B, the importance of taking the time to process when things happen instead of just pushing forward, because this was something I could not push forward. What I know now and what I wish I knew then was the point and the importance of processing the traumas that happen, processing the things that are happening, not just bulldozing over it and saying, okay, we'll just on to the next. I survived it, so let me not focus on it. No, it is important to focus on it. It is important to release it so it doesn't stay hidden in the body. It is important to not hold on to it. And so if you've gotten to a place in life where you're like realizing some real deep things and you're like, man, I need to process this, get in contact with me. My name is Cola. I am a creative writer and I do one-on-one grief coaching. The loss of the things that you've gone through, that's the things that we need to address. That's the things that we need to write through. And that's what's going to get you on the other side of healing.